Hello and welcome. This is a 10-minute introduction to Surya Namaskar A, or Sun Salutation. This is a wonderful way to wake up your whole body, get connected to your breath, and lengthen and strengthen the large muscle groups. Grab 2 blocks for modifications, and we will meet in Tadasana at the top of the mat. All right, so welcome to an introduction to Surya Namaskar A. I wanted to share this video and share this practice sort of as an introduction because I know that flow classes sometimes in doing this vinyasa can be a little bit intimidating if you don't really know what's going on. So I wanted to break it down. I've got 2 blocks set up at the top of my mat. We'll start in Tadasana. It's up to you if you want to use these blocks, but I just wanted to offer a couple of modifications and different variations of the flow so you can take or leave whatever you like. So mountain pose at the top of your mat. As always, you could have your feet hip width distance. You might bring your big toes together to touch. Do what feels good for your low back when you come into your forward folds. I like to keep my feet a little bit further apart, but that's just what works for me. All right, let's take a few moments to just land. Feel rooted through all 4 corners of your feet. Maybe you pull your palms together in front of your heart center. Feeling strong and stable through the legs. And long, tall, spacious through your spine and the crown of your head. So we'll break down Surya Namaskar A, or Sun Salutation A. Breathe in to look up, reach up. On your exhale, fold. You might choose to open your arms wide or pull your palms together in front of your heart. So here's a good place where you could use your blocks. On your inhale, come up about halfway. So lengthen through the top of your spine. I'm just going to kind of hold here for a bit, so feel free to move through your breath. But think about really lengthening through the top of your head. You might picture like a grapefruit or an orange beneath your chin, in between your chin and your chest. So this is sort of your halfway lift. And then you'll exhale to fold forward. Let's try that one more time. So I had my hands on my blocks for the first one. Maybe you bring your hands on your shins. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to fold. Now we'll plant the palms down. So again, maybe adjusting your blocks or just bringing your hands down to the floor. Step back and find a high plank. Good. So in your high plank, shoulders stacked over top of your wrists. Think about kind of sending your weight forward slightly. And then I always like to offer knees up or perhaps knees down in your plank. If you're taking knees down, make sure you're bringing the hips along with you and they're not piking up. This will just help for chaturanga to keep that alignment of your spine. So again, as an option, you could bring blocks underneath your hands. And this just creates a little bit more space, maybe a little bit more support for the wrists. So again, knees up or down. So you'll find the high plank. Good. Let's take a breath in here. I'm going to tap the knees down on an exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Glide your chest forward, kind of like you're coming into a push-up. Good. And then on the next breath in, you'll glide your chest forward, baby cobra. So maybe taking the blocks out of the way, extend your toes back behind you. And then I just want to come back to the chaturanga and just show that transition into upward facing dog. So I'm going to use the blocks for this. So I'll find the high plank again. Once again, you could go knees up or down. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Then for upward facing dog, Inhale, reach your heart forward, flip over your toes, lengthen your arms, lift your knees and your thighs. On your exhale, flip over your toes, find your downward facing dog. Good. So that would be the transition from upward facing dog into down dog. And then I'm just going to shift the blocks out of the way and show baby cobra how to get into your downward facing dog. So baby cobra, you just won't come up as high as your upward facing dog, still getting a stretch through the front of the body. It's a gentle back bend, heart opener. So inhale, baby cobra, draw your shoulder blades back and down. And then exhale to lower. Tuck your toes. On an inhale, push through a table. And then on your exhale, downward facing dog. Good. A few breaths here, really plugging into your finger pads, your knuckles. And then look forward towards the top of your mat. You can kind of tiptoe your feet, coming into a forward fold. Good. Press down through your feet, rise up, maybe sweep the arms out and up. And on an exhale, pull your palms together in front of your heart. Release your palms down, Tadasana. So hopefully that kind of helps with breaking down some of those postures. Again, you can use the blocks, you don't have to use them. You might find that this shifts, it ebbs and flows from day to day. I know there's some days where I like to just tap my knees down, and yeah, just kind of keeping it nice and simple. So I'm going to close this practice with a modified version of Surya Namaskar A, and then I'll show the full version. And yeah, you can keep playing with this, keep returning back to this video whenever you feel like you need to kind of come back to the basics of this and see how you progress with it. All right. So this will be a modified version, starting in Tadasana. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, hands on blocks, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, plant your palms, step back, find a high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, tap your knees down and lower yourself halfway, Chaturanga. Inhale, snake forward, baby cobra, extend your toes long, strong legs and glutes. Exhale to lower, tuck your toes, press through table on an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take one breath in and one breath out. Look forward on an inhale. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, walk, step. You might play with a little hop. Halfway lift, inhale. Again, you could bring hands on blocks. Exhale to fold. Push down through your feet, rise up, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. One breath in, press palms together. Exhale, lower your palms down. All right, I'm just going to shift these blocks. So you could do that modified flow once again, or we'll take the full Sun Salutation for this one. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, step back, find your high plank. Breathe in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Knees lifted, thighs lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. One full breath in and a full breath out. Look forward on an inhale. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, long spine. Exhale to fold. Push down through your feet, rise up, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Breathe in, press palms together. Breathe out, release your palms down. All right, so that's a breakdown, a little introduction to Sun Salutation A, Surya Namaskar A. I hope that this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I'll see you next time.